Howdy, howdy. Yeah, it's the 25th of Jan, 2024. Um, Currently, we're about 25, oh, sorry, 30, yeah, ish 30 minutes from a cyclone hitting Townsville. I don't know what the name of the cyclone is. I'll quickly just look it up. Um, I've left the window open so maybe it'll pick up on the wind. It is hitting hard. It's called Cyclone Kirrily. Um, it's pretty. It's pretty intense. It's very intense at the moment. I'm a bit flustered, but um, it's funny. I was thinking about how everyone's preparing. So we didn't have work today, but I was just thinking about how we're preparing for the cyclone. And one thing I realized was this: there's nothing stopping the cyclone. There's no preparation you can do to really combat whatever it does to Townsville. And it was kind of funny how little or insignificant we are compared to it. And Mother Nature, how it just comes in, it'll do exactly what it wants to do. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. I mean, you can prepare. What we were essentially doing was we were preparing for the aftermath. And it was just a kind of just a telling or fitting comparison about life. Essentially, I know I don't want to sound so fucking motivational or anything, but the only thing you can control is how you react to it. You can only control how you feel, what you're willing to do, what you're willing to endure afterward. It'll hit you with everything it wants to give you. It has its mind of its own. No fucking website, no specialist can tell you exactly how it's gonna hit or what's actually gonna happen. It has a mind of its own. And one thing I've realized by looking at all these updates was nobody knows what it's gonna do. It just comes and it'll come at you fucking however it wants to come at you, and you just have to be able to prepare for the aftermath. So I thought it was just fitting. My power is probably gonna go out tonight. It's been flicking on and off. But it is what it is. It is what it fucking is. It'll come and it'll go, and I'll just have to endure it. I'm a bit worried about the flood. I think the rains after the passing of the cyclone is what I'm worried about. I think my unit is on a fairly low level area of Townsville, and if it's anything like what Jasper did to Cairns, it wasn't the cyclone but the rain afterwards that people were struggling, or that people had trouble recovering from. So this cyclone hit a category 3. I sound like a fucking meteorologist or whatever. I don't even know how to say that word right, but essentially, it's just gotten stronger. So we will see. We will wait and see how this night pans out. Yeah, again, we're about 30 minutes from it actually making it to land, and it is fucking insane outside at the moment. I've never heard anything like it. So I'm a bit nervous, but it is what it is. We're just going to continue on. I will. I don't know why it made me feel some type of way thinking about it. Like there was just nothing. Like the whole town, all the messages I was getting was stay safe, all this and that, and I just kept thinking about like just how relevant it was to essentially what I talk about all the time. There's going to be an issue, and the only way or the only person that's going to combat that issue is me and how I deal with that issue. Yeah, it was interesting. I liked it. This book, All the Broken Places, I finished it today. Really, really, really fucking good book. Like, really good. I highly recommend it for anybody that's interested in the World War II. One of my brothers is he really enjoys history, and I was thinking about him quite a bit, but I thought about him throughout the book. If you do enjoy history, I would recommend it. It's a sequel to The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which I fucking loved. Really, really, really liked. This guy, John Boyne, I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't understand his way of writing, but I couldn't put it down. And that sounds so corny, because I am not like that. Anybody that fucking knows me knows I am not like that. But I literally could not put this book down. I think I read maybe like 7 or 8 of the last chapters today. So, or maybe, 7 or 6. I don't read that much, but really, really good book. Highly recommend it. I would, again, it's not a self-help book, but you ever think about someone questioning themselves and their beliefs and how they deal with remorse, anger, their own identity? This is like it puts you into the perspective of someone else's fucking being, and I found it incredible. This isn't me. I'm not like that. Fucking talking about books like that. But yeah, look, highly recommend. Again, I don't know how to do a fucking book review, but if you're anything like me and you don't like reading, I would recommend it. There goes the fucking lights. Yeah, it's gonna go soon. I might wrap this up fairly quick, but very, very much recommend. For those, I've shown that a few times, but very, very much recommend. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I think I'll try to post another video tomorrow. But anybody that's watching this, I am safe. I am well. I'm gonna get it. All right. I'll leave you guys be. Deuces.